There was a recent study that came out where kids were fed sugar. They liked it. So, 100% participation.
What if you prayed to God to make it through the hardest part instead of starting over like too many are? What's in your arsenal?
So I figured we'd do a little update. What am I eating now? It's been 6 months high carb vegan. I've tweaked a couple things here and there. It was 1 meal a day, grain-based for a while, then started adding more meals, started doing refined sugar. That's where we are now. Super high sugar, no fat whatsoever, insulin sensitivity out the yin-yang, blood sugar is controlled. So here are the fine-tuned adjustments that I've made. I wake up, I have 1 liter of distilled water immediately. I drink that thing, I upload a video. After the water is done, I allow myself 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, organic of course, dark in its varieties, full of minerals and sugary goodness. It is at that point that I attempt unfathomable human feats of strength. Fueled by my skyrocketing diabetic blood sugar levels, I push myself off the earth. 3 days a week, I also jog around the block like an old man. My 2.5 kilometer time is about 15 minutes. So yes, grandmothers pass me, babies crawling, their first crawl have been known to pass me. That's fine. My knees and ankles are happy. Yours aren't. Then we come home, have a shower, do a little Stacey Kate skincare routine, all natural oils, unbelievable. So now I'm ready to eat. My first meal, usually it is melon-based. Sometimes cantaloupe, sometimes watermelon. Today we actually had a mini seeded watermelon. I was like, wow, look at that. So to that, I sprinkle a touch, tiny little amount of sugar. Not even measurable. I was gonna weigh it, but like hardly, it wouldn't even register on the scale. It's just a tiny dash, like a dash of sugar, like hardly any. I'm not even seeing what the problem is here. Like it's just a bit of sugar. I add some sugar to the fruit. Some say fruit is too high in sugar. I say it's not high enough. Yes, I added a 1/4 cup of organic cane sugar. Unbelievable. That bag will not last long in this house. So that's what I fuel myself off in the morning. I'm hydrated. I'm going to work. I'm working right now. And then when I get home from whatever I did in those couple hours, usually it's a smoothie. I'll be honest with you. I've been experimenting with this smoothie to get it to taste good. I've added many things to it and I'm like, no, that is not good. Carob and strawberries do not go together. I'm trying molasses. I'm like, no, that makes it so bad. So now I'm just doing strawberries or blueberries with bananas and sugar. No weird, freaky stuff in there. And I'm gonna have the blackstrap molasses before the smoothie because it does not taste good in the smoothie, but on its own, it's like a multi-treat. Burnt sugar, full of minerals, too much calcium for your own good. Imagine your bones. Now, when I first started eating like this, I was having blood sugar roller coasters, as you can imagine. Like on paper, you would think, obviously, your sugar's spiking and you're fatigued, nothing's right. But as I continue to do it, I feel more and more energy. I don't get those spikes or crashes, at least. It spikes, but I don't feel it. And as long as I'm active, at least in the mind, and I'm working on something, I have all this energy and I'm just accomplishing stuff. I'm going about my day, there's no crash. I'm not even getting the afternoon slump anymore. Everything seems to just be fantastic. It could be just that spring is here. I always feel better in the spring. It could just 100% be the sun crept a little closer to Canada as a pity gift. So it could just be that, but most likely it's the diet and the sugar. So I'm hydrating throughout the day. Whenever I'm thirsty, just drinking some distilled water. Even though I'm having watery fruits, I'm still keeping on the hydration. And then dinner, I've been alternating. One day will be white rice with veggies. The next day, potatoes with veggies. Very simple meals, focusing on organic and quality, not doing freaky stuff. I was doing a bunch of sugar in this meal. It was like rice with bananas and maple syrup or jam. And it was like, okay, this is a bit crazy. My blood sugars were pretty high after that. So I've knocked it down. I've brought in veggies instead of fruits in the dinner. I have a bit of lettuce beforehand. I have my rice with broccoli. Usually I pressure cook the rice on its own because that needs about 12 minutes. And I find if I put veggies in there, it obliterates them to hell. So usually I just boil broccoli or cauliflower in a small amount of water and then I add that whole thing to the rice. So it's just a very simple, like 3-ingredient meals. I don't have sauces, I'm not doing salt. It's a very easy and enjoyable diet. I'm not loving the smoothie, if I'm being honest with you. I would like to replace that with a second fruit meal probably in the summer when there are any fruits. There's not much going on right now in Canada. It's pretty embarrassing. And we've got some mangoes. You know the Atolfo mangoes? They were full green. I bought them. I was like, those will never ripen. I'm still waiting for them to ripen. Hopefully they do one day. Living the fruit life is pain. Starch is so much easier, but fruit gives you the hydration and the energy throughout the day. It's better. So like I just do it and hopefully something comes in season soon, but it's Canada. Like 7 months of the year, there's ice up our noses. Imagine me now in Thailand with this mindset. Just all sugar all the time. We go there, we're buying sugar, getting sugar cane juice on the bike rides, wearing a full gas mask so no scooter air enters in my veins. That'd be fun times. Ripe fruit. No durian allowed, it's too much fat. The reason I'm not consuming any fat whatsoever, other than what's already in the fruit and veggies, there is fat in there. I want to maximize insulin sensitivity and test that out, but also I don't feel I need it. Why would I? If you have body fat, you have the fat to create your hormones. If you're shredded as F and you're 1% body fat, then maybe you need some external fats, but there's essential fats in the fruits and veggies that I'm eating. I don't see a point right now. All this stuff, oh, you need hormones, bro. Do we? Do we need these building blocks? We'll see, I'm happier without them. You saw the deepness of that voice? Come on, that's enough testosterone. I'm not withering away. I have strength still. You think I'm a fruitarian with no muscle? You're crazy. But this diet allows the body to rest. There's no hormone dependency. I'm not spiking cortisol in the morning and fasting and running off adrenaline. It's all just sugar. Here you go. Here's the sugar you were wanting. Now you can move. It's very similar to how Leucorona supplements digestive enzymes, so you don't have to produce them yourself. That's what I feel this sugar is doing. You give yourself the fuel, and now I don't have to create it with adrenaline and like heat hormones, this hot Chinese medicine, testosterone, adrenaline, cortisol. So it's just like an even keel. Here you go, relax. We're not fasting. You're not in trouble. Here you go, sweet fun. So far so good, and I only foresee it getting even better in the summer as better fruits come in. Maybe we even do some raw days, but that cooked meal is fun, addictive, perhaps. But it's so nice to come home, then you're starching up and potatoes and roots and the rutabagas and the turnips, and it's a good time. So it's a very balanced diet. It's raw till 4. It's Freely's diet, and she was right all along. And let's never question the queen of our world. So, how you doing? You thumbing that video up? I would only thumb this video down if you source your sugar from kangaroo pouch slime extract. Yes, it's sweet. We know that. That's not the be-all, end-all. How did you get it? What baby kangaroos did you have to push out of your way? Huh? That's not something I'd support here. All right, sure, there's vitamin K3 in it. I don't need that myself. I'll get it from the dirt. Thank you very much for the Bitcoin donations. It's worth nothing now. My entire life savings. That's fine. I didn't lose $100,000. I wasn't up 150 and now I'm down 100. That's crazy. Doesn't swing like that. It's a good time. Our economy's not crashing. We're all going to be just fine. Subscribe for more.